Hi everybody, this is Dawn from Sycamore Creek Saddles and our partner, Michaela. Hi Michaela.
Hi.
Alright, what we're doing right now is we are going to change the way we're doing the mapping of our horses' backs for the measurements of your CTK saddle. It doesn't matter if you have a gated or non-gated horse. What I've done is I've already placed the tape in spots. This is, you find the back of your horse's shoulder, make sure that they're standing square. Ty sort of kind of is. And once you find the back of that shoulder, you're going to put a couple fingers back there. As you can see right here is the marking where I'm going to lay the first measurement. You go 6 inches back from that is the second measurement. 6 inches back from that is the third measurement. So you have 3 measurements in a 12-inch span. The other thing you're going to do is you're going to have the wires that we use coax cable, Romex wire, or you can get a bendable ruler, which is my favorite. You want them 16 inches long and one that's 23 inches long. This will give us a complete back measurement. What you'll do is you'll take your first wire, you're going to lay it in place. You want to make sure that it doesn't flare out and that it doesn't bend in. You also want to make sure that there is no gap at the top. What I do with the bendable wire and why I like it is you can just rub it like that a couple of times, even in the cold, which right now, what is it, Michaela, about 20 degrees out here? That's why we're all full pink. So you lay it down like that. You'll see it looks really good. There's no gapping. There's no bending. Even with this head up or down, it stayed in the same place, just like it would. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take the first manila envelope. No worries. We're going to open it up. We're going to lay our wire in place, making sure that it's flat. Of course, it's going to steal that one. We're going to take a trace underneath the wire. You really don't want it to move. So there's the first one, and what you're going to call this is you can either call it first placed or wither. So that's the first one. We're going to take the measurement with your 16-inch wire at the 12, or at the 6, I'm sorry. Same thing, lay it across your horse's back, rub the wire down a little bit, making sure that it's not gapped. You're going to take that one, you're going to take and lay that down. It's all right, Ty, they're just shooting. You know all about that, no big deal. This is at the 6 or the number 2. Then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to take your 16-inch wire, you're going to lay it at the 12-inch back. You're going to make sure that it's laying flush to your horse, not pinching or bowing. You don't want it to lift up anyway. Then you're going to take that wire, you're going to lay it in place, lay it flat, and trace underneath that one. And this is either going to be number 3 or the 12-inch back. Okay, so that's the 3 back arches that we're going to take. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your 23-inch wire. You're going to lay it at that beginning of that spot, which is at the front of the tape. That's where I measured his wither. Take your wire, go straight down the spine. Make sure that it's flush. There's no gaps. You'll see right there, that's pretty good. I don't have any gaps on it. That's a nice, nothing's poking in, nothing's bowing out. You're going to take one more of these. Make sure you remember where that was laying. You're going to trace it out. This is pretty good for doing this off the back of my horse. Of course, that piece of paper is not long enough. A lot of folks are using Christmas paper, or you can use a paper sack that you open up fully. And I'm sure if I would have done it more at an angle, I would have had it. But then this is the back trace. And that's 23 inches, so we know. And that's going to give us the curve of your back of your horse. That's going to let us know if your horse dips down really far, or if he's really straight back, or anything like that, if you have any complications, then we'll know. Then what you're going to do is, once you've got these measurements, the first one we'll do is this one. This is the first, or the wither. What you're going to do is you're going to take your tape measurer or something with inches on it. You're going to go from the center and you're going to go 3 inches down, which is right there. Then you're going to take that and you're going to actually measure it straight across, right there. And you're going to see that comes to 11 inches. Then you're going to measure straight across the bottom, right there. And you're going to see that's 13 and a half. Okay, and this is for Ty. Write your horse's name if you want. Me, I will, because I won't remember by the end of the day who this belonged to. Okay, no, I'm just playing. This is the second, or the 6 inches back. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to take your measurement and you're going to go 3 inches down. And as you can see, the 3 inches down is actually right where that wire hangs. It's actually a little bit lower than that. So what you're going to do is you're going to take that bottom wire and you're going to see what that one is. And this one right here is 14 inches. Okay. And then we're going to do the last one, which is going to be your 12-inch mark. And as you can see already, there is not going to be a 3. It's going to be just about like the center one was, which is right there, which is below my marking. So just measure that. Oh, Ty, stand. Good boy. Perfect. And as you can see, that's 14 and a half. Okay, so that's what we have, is we have the shape of the slope of the back. We have the wither trace, the 6-inch back, and the 12-inch back. We're going to do these for all horses. It doesn't matter if you have a gaited or a non-gaited horse. It's just going to give us a way to make even a better saddle than what we do now. The next thing that we're going to do is, for anyone who has a non-gaited horse, we want to see how much twist to put into the tree. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to that same place behind the shoulder. You're going to stand with one hand here, another hand at about the 12-inch mark, or even just a little behind that 12-inch mark, basically the width of that saddle. Some saddles like ours go anywhere from 19 inches long up to 23, 24 inches long. Just kind of depends on what style you choose. But what you're going to do is you're going to lay your hands on your horse, and as you can see, Ty is a non-gaited horse. He's half gypsy, half quarter horse. And so you're going to have someone take a still picture of this. Then what you're going to do is he's going to walk away. But let's just say he's there. Oh, Stormy will come. She'll help us. Come on, Stormy. Come on, Stormy. So as you can see, Stormy is embarrassingly healthy. Actually, she's like a pancake. So anyways, you'll have your hand behind that shoulder and one back, about where your saddle sit, about 12 to maybe 14 inches apart. You'll have a still picture taken like this, and then you're going to slightly raise your hands, and you'll have another picture taken like that. That's going to show us the twist that you have on a non-gaited horse. You don't have to do this with the gaited horses, because gaited horses have no twist, which means basically if I had a gaited horse, which I don't. I know, y'all are telling me to get one. It'd pretty much be like this, and you can test it on your own horses. So again, this is Dawn. Sorry for talking 800 miles a minute. It's like 17 degrees outside. And Michaela. Hi. Bye. From CTK Saddlery, giving you a full video on how to back map your horses for their CTK saddle. Bye.